I remember I used to tell, my girl, I'm like, man, I see some other detailers, like they're detailing like nice cars, and I was like, man, when is that gonna happen?
What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming to another entrepreneur video. And today I got the homie Elmer from Royal Auto Detailing here in LA.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Reyes?
And in today's video, you're gonna hear his story, how he started, the struggles he went through as a mobile detailer, and of course, give you a couple gems to help you in your detailing business. Now, Elmer, how long have you been doing this?
About 6 years, full time. Not full time, about 3. 3 years, yeah.
So you have a lot of experience, man.
Yeah, I try to do my best, to get out there. Not a master, but we try to do our best.
So, how did you start your detailing business? What really got you into it?
I just like to keep my vehicles looking good, man. So from there, I decided, I was like, you know what, if I could do this as a business, why not do it? So that's how I started.
And Elmer, what were the first steps you took into making this into a business?
I started out of my driveway, in Culver City. And from there, I decided, you know what, let's get a vehicle, like a van, so we could start out. And from there, that's the way we started.
So you were detailing out of your house.
That's correct.
And then you realized that you needed a van, you wanted a van, were customers telling you, hey, come to my pad? What really pushed you to get that van?
Yeah, I had a lot of people, requesting my service. And since I wasn't mobile, I wasn't able to get, a couple of, customers out there.
And what was the biggest struggle when you started being mobile?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Was it having to drive, the time? Was it trying to grow the business?
Well, the biggest struggle would be, bro, I didn't know how to schedule my appointments, I was traveling from city to city. Like, for example, I was in North Hollywood. North Hollywood, I was downtown, and then Beverly Hills, so I was just up and down, So just travel time, it was about an hour and 20 minutes, depending, on the day and the time as well.
And how much were you charging at first, man?
I was charging about $65 to $40.
Mm-hmm. What about the gas, Elmer? Bet you.
The gas was bad, man. The gas, just the gas was pretty expensive. And then, yeah, man, and this wasn't the van that we had when we started. When I started, it was 1965, I believe, GMC Safari.
Yeah.
3-5 miles away from here, you guys will hear me coming. But that's the way you start. I was able to upgrade to a newer van. And then just, yeah, man. I'm blessed.
There you go. Now we're gonna hear more of his story, give you more tips, but we actually got this detail right here, man. What do we have? Nice car, man.
Yeah, man.
These are the clients you got, Elmer?
This is some of the clients we have. I mean, we're thankful for every vehicle that we get out here. It doesn't have to be a Mercedes, a Rolls Royce, Bentley, whatever it is. It could be a Toyota, a Honda. We appreciate, everybody's business. And we treat every single vehicle the same.
There's a lot of detailers out there that start and they're like, man, I just want to work on nice cars, exotic cars. What do you got to tell them, man? Is that the right mentality to grow a detailing business?
Not exactly, man. You got to be, like I'm saying, you got to be thankful, for every single vehicle you get, one step at a time. If you want to rush it, you're never going to get nowhere. That was my mentality at first when I started as well. I'm like, man, when am I gonna get, a Benz, Rolls Royce, a Bentley, a Ferrari, Lamborghini, I remember I used to tell, my girl, I'm like, man, I see some other detailers, like they're detailing like nice cars, and I was like, man, when is that gonna happen? She was like, hey, it all takes time. Just do your thing, do your job, and trust me, your work will speak for itself. You're gonna start building, those kind of clients, getting those kind of clients, and doing those kind of cars.
So Elmer, how long did it take for you to go full-time in your detailing business?
Literally, I didn't know if I wanted to go full-time, continue my 4 to 1 job in the evenings. So I didn't know if I was gonna make it. I don't know how business was gonna go. So it took me about 3 years, let's say 4. To really go full-time.
Now, let's say you could go back. Would you do it the same? Would you jump sooner? Would you wait a little later? What would you have done, man?
I think I'll jump into it, you know, a little sooner.
Yeah.
Back then, I didn't do so much homework. What I mean, research, like how to market, you know, how to get clients, how to talk to people, how to book, how to do my prices. I just went out there and I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I didn't think, I did, like I'm saying, you know, I didn't do my homework, so, you know, but now that I know, now I spend, you know, a couple of hours, you know, doing research, reading, and practicing, you know.
I work with a lot of detailers, and a lot of them have a day job, and they're like, man, I want to quit the day job to go full time into detailing when they just started. What's up, Elmer? What are we telling them? To do it? To wait? What would you say? A little 20, 21-year-old, bro.
I would suggest, you know, for them to get more experience, do more homework. You never know, you know, especially right now that we're gonna have rainy season coming, you know. You gotta really have income safe, because there are gonna be times that the whole month you're not gonna have work. So how are you gonna do it? You're gonna be stressed. So you're gonna wanna come back and do, you know, like probably like a part-time. And yeah, man, I mean, I think that's about it.
And that's why I love working with Elmer. He gives it to you real, how it really is. But of course, he does have a YouTube channel. Go show him some love in the description below if you want that free 99 knowledge, and follow him on his journey. But let's continue. All right, Elmer, so you're a full-time detailer. What's your schedule like? Because you do have a family, but you grinding, like for example, you're at one of your locations today. You've been here since 5:30?
Yeah.
Dang.
Just, you know, special requests from my customers. You know, if you have a special event or last minute event, whatever you want to call it, and you need a service, we could get you in, you know, anytime. Just let us know and we'll try to work anything out, you know, to help you out and get that service done for you. Make that car look good for your event.
So the question is, even on the weekends or just Monday through Friday right now?
So our schedule is Monday through Friday, but if you need any service, you know, on the weekend, just let us know at least, you know, a week in advance. I know things happen, you know, last minute. If it's on a Friday and you let us know in the evening, we'll do our best to help you out and get that service done for you.
Since you have so much experience, how important is it to have that balance? Because ever since I known you, you work Monday through Friday.
Yes.
But you know, there's a lot of youngsters being like, bro, I want to work 8 days a week, all day, every day. Were you ever like that? Or you feel like having that balance makes it better?
Probably if I didn't have, you know, a family, then I'll probably work, not the 7 days, you know, but I'll probably do 6 days the most.
Yeah.
You need to rest your body, man. This life is not everything about, you know, making money. I know we want to keep our customers happy, but you also need to take that break. You know, get your rest.
Now, Elmer, one thing a lot of detailers have a problem with is raising their prices, because they feel if they raise their prices, they're gonna lose the customers they work so hard to get. Is that true? And what's your opinion on it?
If that customer values your work, that customer is gonna stay with you, no matter if you raise your prices. I mean, of course, you cannot go charging, let's say, for example, $20, and then you're gonna come and charge $150. Nah, that's exaggerating, right? But let's say about $80. You know, that's $60 more. You know, so you cannot go over your prices like that. When I started, like I said, I had 40, 65. So from there, I raised my prices, canceled my packages from $40 to $65. So there was no more $40. So that was, you know, the upgrade. Because I was just doing, you know, the same work that I was doing for the customers that I was charging $65. The same work I was doing for the customers that I was charging $40. So I thought, you know what, like, if I'm giving the same work, same quality work to the ones that are paying $40, and then to the ones that I'm paying 65, I don't think it's fair. So let's just make it equal, and let's just do 65. So it took me about a year. Like I said earlier, I did more homework. I took more trainings to better my experience for what I do. That's when I decided to, okay, this is it. I'm gonna raise my prices one more time. I'm still thinking to raise my prices for the last time for a maintenance service. Let's say, for example, I'm 65, I'm gonna raise my price like 280. But then that's gonna be even for every single car. Not because it's a smaller car like this one, it's a coupe, right? Doesn't matter if it's a coupe or SUV, a van, a truck. Unless it's dirty, the condition of that vehicle, it's more, then we're gonna charge a little bit extra. But other than that, it's gonna be all even.
All right, Elmer, but here's the question. Those customers that were there in day one, when you were offering those cheap prices, but they gave you a shot, they're gonna say like, bro, I was your day one. Let me have the same price. Have you ever had somebody like that? Like they wanted a homie discount, or they felt entitled to a lower price because they've been there since the beginning?
To be honest, I don't recall it, but I think I did have someone, just one person, tell me that. I try to keep everybody happy. So, if like I'm saying, the prices, I want to treat everybody the same, so everybody gets the same price.
There's the office space, man.
So, what are you doing right now, Elmer?
We're kind of busy. So it's literally my office space at the moment.
A break time to check on the schedule and seeing, what we have, so we could get going. As you see, customer just picked up, his car. The other client that we had at 10 a.m., he totally forgot his service. But you know what? I mean, it's my fault too, because I usually send a reminder, 24 hours before. But since we've been pretty busy, we didn't send a reminder, But it's okay, it happens. So I'm not blaming the customer. Yeah, man, those are mistakes that we all make, But yeah, man, I'm taking a little time, taking a little break as well, not for myself, but also Oscar, he's helping us out here as well. He's part-time with us, so it helps us out. You got to take breaks, 10-minute breaks. I know, you got to get going and get all the cars out, but you also got to take breaks, man.
All right, Elmer, third car of the day.
Yeah.
What do we have?
You got this Vans. It's like a small SUV. It's not bad. But yeah, man, it's a GLC. It's not bad, man. It's pretty clean. Yeah, I wish you get it done as soon as possible.
So, Elmer, somebody trying to grow the detailing business or business in general, what's one piece of advice you have for them?
Customer service, brother. Customer service is the key. I mean, I think for every business, just communication. Communicate with your customers, and then, you'll grow like that, little by little.
There you guys go. Give the best customer service you can. But if you guys want more free knowledge on the detailing game, like I said earlier, Elmer Royals Auto Detailing has his own YouTube channel. Go give it a follow. And if you want that great detail in the Los Angeles area, all his information is gonna be down below. And if you want to see more interviews like this, spreading that free knowledge, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.